Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello there, my friends. This is Kevin Lopez from Personal Tutors. We at Personal Tutors have been constantly providing you sessions on NCERT syllabus. We have been providing you the online solutions, the videos and sessions on YouTube channel of ours about the various subjects involved in the high school education, my friends. I have gone ahead and provided you the sessions on 12th standard English literature, 11th, 10th standard, the 9th standard Beehive and English literature. We have also covered snapshots and hornbill books. Today, peculiarly on request, we are bringing to you a session about reading comprehension. My friends, we have experienced a lot of exercises while giving our examinations, while giving the SA1 or FA1 in the schools, and a peculiar exercise comes about answering the passages. It comes under the topic of reading comprehension. As I've mentioned over here, we at Personal Tutor have been providing expert guidance to you, my friends, and thus today we will be providing you a short tip about how to answer the passages, how to go ahead and understand the text, how to understand the substance, the paragraph, and then answer them, my friends. So the first thing is, you need to go ahead and analyze the time given to you, my friends. Quite a number of examinations have got time-bound questions. For example, my personal teaching experience teaches me, lets me know that during the exam of IELTS or TOEFL, especially in IELTS, you get 3 questions. The time-bound session is 60 minutes. You need to go ahead and answer 3 passages. That gives me a brief of, say, about 20 minutes each. So we need to understand one fact very clearly, that we need to budget our time, my friends. You need to go ahead and understand the timings involved here, because timing is a peculiar thing while going ahead and answering the passages. If you need, you can go ahead and keep a watch if you're allowed in the examination hall, or you can keep a note at the clock hung out there, or you can simply ask the invigilator about how much time do you have left. So my friends, the most important point here is budgeting your time. You need to go ahead and plan your time for every exercise. It usually happens that one passage is quite easy, takes less time, but the other passage requires a lot of understanding and knowledge of vocabulary as well, my friends. Yes, I'll come to that in a later point. Now let's go ahead and see the structure. We need to go ahead and have a plan. While giving the examination, while answering the passages, we need to have a plan. The first plan is skimming the text, my friends. Skimming here means taking milk, boiling it, and once the cream comes out, you just extract the cream. That's what exactly here means, my friends. Skimming the text. You need to read the text, you need to understand it, you need to take out the important words involved in it, thus giving you a brief idea of what the passage is all about. For example, if you get words like social media, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, it clearly depicts the involvement of electronic media with social media. And you need to understand the paragraphs as well, because there would be an introductory paragraph, there would be an explanation, there would be a briefing, and then there would be an analysis. So you need to go ahead and skim the important text. If there is any heading, you need to understand the heading so as to go ahead and understand the structure of the passage that you will be reading. There would be certain subheadings, my friend. You need to understand the subheadings as well. Read them well and plan them accordingly, because usually it happens that once you go to the questions, reading a long passages leaves you with a memory of learning the most recent one. You forget about what you had read earlier. So once again, while answering the questions, you turn the paper and you go ahead through you go in through the whole passage once again. That really goes ahead and victimizes the time. So what I would be going ahead and advising you would be like reading the first sentence of each paragraph, so that you get a brief of what the paragraph is offering to you. For example, if we take the price rise today in the market and the society, that's the first paragraph that is explaining. And in the second paragraph, it shows about the international market. So you clearly know that this would be certainly an effect of the price rise that is happening in our country due to the rise in international market. So you come to know about the crux and a few briefs and tips for what is written in the paragraph. Once you have gone ahead, budgetized your time, planned it well, read the paragraphs, taken out the excerpts, I would rather say you should be underlining the keywords, my friends. You can underline the keywords in every paragraph so that when those keywords happen to appear in the questions, it is easy to find them out, my friends, since it's a time-bound question. Now, the next stage would be going to the most easy question, the first. You can reach the easiest question, the first, so as to answer it immediately without applying your brains. You just have to read the passage, go to the easiest question, answer it first, so that you get ample of time for those questions that require reading between lines. Reading between lines here, my friends, explains understanding the meaning of the outcome that the narrator wants you to understand, my friend. He wants to give you a message but has got limited word foundation. Thus, quite often we have a view in the passages of words that are not so easy to understand. We need to go ahead and have a strong vocabulary. As again I'm saying, we need to have a strong vocabulary. Now, next would be finding the answers. Finding the answers would be reading the questions, finding the answers. The most easiest thing that I used to go ahead and offer myself in my school days and my graduation days, my friends, and it has been critically analyzed by quite number of experts globally, to go in a reverse motion. That is, read the questions first and then go ahead towards the passage and try to find the answers. It really helps at times, my friends, when the passage is not that too long. You can go ahead and plan this strategy during your examinations as well. You would find it much more easier. What I've not mentioned over here at the board is, my friends, to understand and answer any passage, you need to have a strong vocabulary. A strong vocabulary only develops when you develop a habit of reading books, reading texts, reading materials. My friends, that is what is important. Your vocabulary will only be built once you read, and read, because English is a language that has a never-ending learning session. It is said as long as you go ahead and read any matter, any stuff in English, you keep learning the language. New words outcome every year. We get Oxford Dictionary, we get Dictionary, the Cambridge, entering new words every year into their database. That is what we go ahead and make you understand, my friends. This is what a structure of answering the comprehension would be. One important point that I would suggest you, it may be a student of a 7th standard, it may be a student of a high school, it may be a graduate. Keep a diary or a note with you. Whenever you encounter a new word, a new vocabulary enhancer, just note it down. That will make your vocabulary quite a bit strong, my friends. Because until and unless you don't have the knowledge of vocabulary, you can never go ahead and understand what the narrator wants to say. So in brief, I'll explain it once again. Answering the passage requires budgeting of time, underlining the important words, understanding the headings, the first sentences of every paragraph or the passage, so that you understand what's written in that. Read it through, find the most easiest questions, the easiest exercises, whether it's state true or false, whether it's answer in brief, whether it's give a summary, or fill in the blanks. Then I would request you to underline the keywords as well and find the answers. Lastly but not the least, reverse motion at times usually helps us. So I would suggest you to try and practice this exercise as well. It would really make your time less consumed into various activities, my friend. Finding out, jotting out the whole paragraph for every question that usually we do. Noting down the keywords and a good vocabulary, reading down good books would certainly help you. I hope this session today will give you a brief about how to answer the passages. If you have any more questions, please do comment below with your name. We would mention you in your comments. We at Personal Tutors would personally go ahead and reply you back as well. If you want to have some data or the note or the session online, you can request a session. We will provide it to you online, the link as well, and in a pen drive as well. Please do subscribe to our channel. We have been receiving overwhelming response. This was the first response that we have been answering about how to answer the passages. If you want to know something about us, please press the button about us. Thanking you. Today this is Kevin Lopez.